Nobody's talking about this, but Pascal Siakam's a MVP candidate. Like it or not, this with Scotty Barnes, Pascal, just the name off the tee, but Christian Colocu starting tonight, coming in and having 30 blocks. They have a big man, finally. I'm not saying Colocu should start regularly. This was just circumstantial. But what I'm saying is this team, they haven't had a pure big man in a while. Now that they have this guy able in the depths of their lineups to come in when needed, when playing bigger teams or injury happens, perfect. And OG Anunoby's looking like he's going to make an all-defensive NBA team. Scotty Barnes took a jump, didn't have a sophomore slump. Gary Trent Jr. is a scoring magneto. Chris Boucher, this guy continues to do his thing. Hits shots, blocks shots, does his job. And Precious Achiuwa, he was really exciting to end the year last year. Minutes are a thing for him. Like he's getting like 18, a little under 20 minutes a night, but he's not regularly on the floor, so it is a little hard to get there. But he went to the free throw line a lot tonight, so I thought that was fun to see. And besides that, we saw a little bit of Ken Burchett and Malachi Flynn and a few other guys. But I just want to talk about this Raptors team. Pascal Siakam, kid's a dog. And for me, I find that just the most entertaining thing about it. And this is a team that I really think is starting to make their case to be title contenders, like it or not. So right now, through a few games, they are 7 games, all right? They are, or 8 games, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. 7 games. 7 games. They are 4-3. Pascal Siakam is shooting 38.7% from 3, 47% from the field, 26 points a night, 9.6 rebounds, 7.4 assists, about a steal a game, and a little under a block a game. This guy is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And people acted like, because in 2020, during the pandemic and all that, he wasn't able to play basketball. And since then, I feel like his reputation was damaged. This guy, yes, he's 28 years old, but man, is he good. Let's talk about these Raptors. Chris Boucher is back, and the bench mob is back, and it's giving the Raptors the versatility and options they didn't have last year, and they don't have to stagger the starters' minutes. Like, it feels like the first time ever. Look, the starters played 35 minutes. Okay, ignore Colocu, who played 21, but 32 for OG, 33, and yes, Gary played 37. It used to be like everyone was playing 40 minutes a night for the Raptors last year. And asking Colocu to contribute right away is actually helping them. And there's less pressure on on the team's development right now, and it's not because they're playing well and they have vets, so the younger guys just have to fit their roles, and they're able to keep the floor space, and Boucher uses that length and athleticism, and so does Precious Achiuwa and the other big guys that around the rim, and they're good compliments to both Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, Scotty Barnes, OG Anunoby, and Gary Trent, and all those guys do a tremendous job of sharing the ball. I will say that the team is really struggling sometimes to make shots inside the arc. They don't turn the ball over that much. However, they don't crash the offensive boards enough that I like to. I always say rebounding not only gives your team second chance points on offense, but regardless of offense or defense, rebounding, it demoralizes your opponents, and it reinvigorates your teammates. Now, the Raptors are also dealing with the fact that I think that's also part of the reason why they're struggling to score inside, and their offensive rebound coincides with each other, and they just can't rely on their three-point shooting. So hopefully this is just something in the beginning of the year, because they have to be able to move without the ball and keep it swinging around the half court and find easier ways for them to score. And that'll also help collapse the defense and give them those three-point attempts that they're good at to balance the attack. But right now, I've been loving what I'm seeing.